All right, welcome back. This is the second cipher of the day, and yeah, hopefully, if you made it to the first one, hopefully you had like a little break. You know what I'm saying? You're ready back for round two, or if this is your first time hanging out, welcome. So cool, thanks. All right, let's go through because the first break session of every cipher, I like to give like a general orientation of everything happening. And that saves me from actually coming up with one more thing to talk about each time. So let's do that. All right. So let me, so right now, what you're looking at is the break session. The site changes so that we can have these sessions here where you kind of take a break. You don't have to look at my face or anything. You can get up, walk around, stretch, whatever. It's like 15 minutes, and then we're back to work. These break sessions happen 15 minutes after the hour. So at the top of the hour, 15 minutes break. All right. And what you'll notice is that below this video player, there's a like warning that you may need to click play in order to start the video. That's a browser thing. If you didn't interact with the site, it won't autoplay video. So there's that. And then there's also I'm doing speech recognition. So there's the open close caption button, which will open up a section and hopefully and accurately the speech that I'm saying is being transcribed through the browser and placed on there for you to read. Cool. That's that. Below that, we have two buttons, and there's the add a clip and create a create a highlights video. That's weird grammar. Create a highlight. Well, I guess they're highlight clips, highlights. I don't know. I'll fix that or whatever. Let me know if that's right or wrong. But so yeah, so if there's anything that you found interesting during these break sessions, you can like right after it happened, you can hit add a clip and it'll go back like 5 seconds to try and capture what you were talking about, what you thought was interesting. And then you get 5 of those. And then whenever you're done, you click create a highlights video. And what that does is it kind of stores your timestamps so that when I hit stop broadcast on my dashboard and we go back into work mode, all that stuff, it gets transmitted to stuff I set up in the back end, and it calls different APIs, does a bunch of stuff, and it creates your highlight clip. And then you'll be notified when your highlight clip is done, and we'll talk about that because that brings me to the work session. Oh, and by the way, the timer is just the countdown until go back to work. All right, and then you can join the room if you'd like to chat or ask a question. There's that. All right, cool. So let me share my screen first. Let me get this full screen, then start sharing my screen. Hope everyone is doing well. I don't need to share any audio. Hopefully you're ready for the week ahead, So, all right, cool. So here is what happens when we're not during the break session, the work session. And so it should look something similar to this. Like the player may be different because it loaded up a different artist. Now, these are a bunch of like super talented producers that I know, and they graciously submitted some tracks for us to enjoy while we're working. So shouts to them. If you like what you're hearing, you can always support and buy it, share it. And then if you want to spread the word, you can actually just hit this tweet link and now open Twitter in a new window or tab and open up Twitter and show a pre-populated tweet that's kind of shouting out the artist, and you can just hit tweet and get the word out. So there's that. Just a little bit of trying. I'm always a big fan of trying to support artists in any way you can. So there's that, my little contribution. All right, here below that, in towards the center, is the to-dos list. So this is where you put all your tasks. So to do are your undone tasks. You click done, it shows your completed tasks. And where it says add a task, that's where you add your task. So you type it in, either hit enter or press the plus sign. Either one will add it to the to-do list. Now, when we're all done, what you can do is that, let's say you're knocking things out and you're done, and we're finished with the cipher and everybody's good to go. You can actually just click the Twitter icon or logo or whatever, and it opens up again, Twitter in a new page, pre-populates a tweet with all the things you have in your done section. Pretty cool. Nice little like feel good. Got these things done today, and I feel accomplished, and I can go and relax for the rest of the day, kind of thing. So at least that's what I use it for. All right, then here is similar to the timer that we're looking at now on your the break session, except this one counts down until the next break. All right, so again, they happen 15 minutes after the hour. So so you can kind of get timer, so you can kind of get whatever last minute, get to a good stopping point, so that when the site changes, you don't have to worry about losing anything or what have you. So yeah, cool. So that's that. Below that is the tutorials. If you don't have a thing, if you don't have an it that you're working on, then maybe checking out some tutorials may spring some inspiration on something that you may want to work on. So full disclosure, I work at, oh, by the way, I'm Dwayne. I don't think I said that. I don't think I say that in any of these, do I? Neither here nor there. But I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage. And so you'll see some Vonage tutorials in there and some things that I've kind of had a hand in, and so I'm always looking for feedback on them. So I thought this would be a good opportunity. If people don't have anything to do, maybe go check them out. My two main goals for like tutorials are that you're able to follow the steps through and get the desired outcome, right? But not only that, but understand what each step was kind of doing as well. Not just blindly following and get it done, but kind of understanding what's happening in each step. So those are like the two main things that I try to get out of the tutorials. So let me know if they meet those. So some of the tutorials, I think they're pretty cool. So like from your browser, one of the tutorials, you're able to make a call to an actual phone. That's pretty cool. And then the opposite way, actually from your phone, calling a number, and then that's rerouted to your browser to where you can pick it up. Super awesome. And then having two web users of the same application, but can like talk to each other through the browser, which is, I think, kind of cool as well. So those are those. And if you're not sure about coding, if you're not even like, if you're just hearing about it and you're just like wondering what all the buzz is about, I've got two like curriculums there that are free and I've heard good things about. Again, I haven't done them personally, but I kind of looked at, the steps where they teach y'all, and it seemed pretty good. And so again, everybody is different, so you just kind of have to go through them. So they are the Free Code Camp and the Odin Project, and they both kind of teach similar. Some things are similar, but then they kind of go off in different things. So it's kind of cool. You'll be able to check them out. I think if you go through them, you'll get like a good understanding, or at least determine whether or not you want to keep pursuing coding, and if you want to, spend more time and or money on pursuing coding and maybe making a career or a hobby or whatever it is that you want to do. So yeah, that's that. Cool. So that's Vue tutorials. Below that, you see the HACO, which stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out, right? And so that is, if you create a HACO, you as the owner get a special URL to a room that you can send that link to other people, and then they can join. But you as owner, they just don't join automatically. They end up in like a queue, like a pending queue, people that want to join, and you'll be able to actually look at their profile, whether it be Twitter or GitHub, depending on which one they log in with, and then you can decide whether or not you want them in your room. You know what I mean? So you decide that. You can reject them, accept them, whatever have you. And as the owner, you're able to share your screen. And my hope is that through being able to interact with people, whether it be like voice chat, text, or what have you, folks can come up with a solution for the issue the person was running into. And let's say you're not running into an issue, but you wanted to get feedback on something. You can also use it for that as well. So you can just, showcase what it is that you want to get feedback on, invite some people, and, get feedback. So yeah, so that's what I'm hoping things get used for. And then also you can check out other Hakos that are happening as well. If you click the view, and then you'll be able to join those. You can I can never think, but like you can request to join the room, and then the owner will see and let you in if anything, or reject it. I don't know. I'm not going to tell people what to do. All right, cool. So that's Hako. Then after that is the below that is the show and tell sign up. And so let's say you're tired of seeing my face and you want to show your face and talk about something you find interesting. I welcome that. And so you can sign up for show and tell. They're like 5 to 10 minute like lightning talks where you have 5 to 10 minutes to kind of talk about whatever it is that you found interesting, learn about something new, something you're working on, whatever. Just you have 5 to 10 minutes to talk about it. And who knows, maybe you'll find somebody else who's interested in it as well. And yeah, that's why I'm a big fan of, like when I was going to meetups, before everything, I always like to do lightning talks and then speaking with people like afterwards about it and things. It was cool. I use it as a tool to like meet people, and it's kind of awesome. So yeah, so that's that. And then let's say you're taking these clips, which I totally forgot to do while I was talking about all this stuff. So what's going to happen is that so once you hit that create a highlights video, and I send you all back to the work, this will say status submitted. And then after it does what it does in the back end, it will send a signal back to your page to let you know that, hey, status is done, and then you can view it. Now, when you can view it, when you click view, it will pop up with a player so you can actually look at it and check it out. Then you can download it. And then you also have an option of sending it to Twitter, which again will open up Twitter in a new window and pre-populate a tweet with a link to the archive of the video. Yes. And so now what's cool is that link is unique to you, so that the Twitter embed card, like it should show your video in it, but Twitter only shows it, I guess, for I don't know what the criteria is, but I don't know if it's on desktop, you'll be able to see it, or I don't know or maybe it's mobile, don't know. But what I've been doing is downloading the video, and in addition to uploading to Instagram, I'm also I'm attaching it to the tweet that comes up there when you click send a tweet. So that's what I've been doing. Seems pretty cool, and seems to work. So there's that. And that's pretty much everything. So I'm interested in getting back done. I actually so far did all the post radio show promo stuff. So all the emails and blasts and everything and all the social media stuff has been done. Actually, I've been working on this small project for some friends of mine. It's like a scheduling app, so we can schedule rooms in this office that we're renting together. And I made it. I spoke about it before last Cypher about progressive web apps. And one of the cool things about progressive web apps is that you can make them installable. Let me stop sharing my screen here. So yeah, so I created, so I made it. So again, so the progressive web app, one of the cool features is that you're able to install your web app as if it's like a native application to the device, and it has like a little icon and everything that shows up on the home screen and in the drawer and all that stuff. It's pretty amazing stuff. And so I did that for that scheduling app. And so it seems cool. So instead of them having to keep opening up the browser and then going to the web page and then seeing the schedules and stuff, all you can do now is just click the little icon and it brings it up. Kind of cool. So yeah, that's it. What else? And then so now, so all that's pretty much done. I'm going to try and scaffold a new project for my new side project that I want to work on. And yeah, so that's it. So I wish you much productivity in these upcoming sessions. I'm going to get y'all back to work, and we're going to play some outro music because we bring you in with some music, send y'all out with some music. And so I totally almost forgot to hit create a highlight video, and I would have been salty. All right, so don't forget, if you're making clips, to make sure to hit that create a highlight video also. So word. All right, so we're gonna be out of here. So let me do that. Share my screen. We're gonna definitely need audio. And again, thank y'all for hanging out, and much productivity to you. All right, thanks again. See y'all later. This is Anthony Cruz, aka A Butta. Track's called Thank You. All right, see y'all later. 15 minutes after the hour. Be easy. Peace.
I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like and everybody says we spread a love like I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was